Spectacular and wonderful day, Lifelong partners and friends. How is it going? I hope everything is okay, and I hope you are excited about today's interesting but insightful episode. I am very excited to share with you today the insights that I gain from the webinars that I've attended, from the books that I read, and the articles that I've studied about, as to how can I live my life in a different perspective, wherein it is happier, more positive, and brighter life. So I apply these tips and tricks and advices that I've read and I've gained, which changed my perspective, my outlook in life, and made me a happier and better person. I know in life there are ups and downs. There are times that as we take our journey, we get lost, we get tired, we get exhausted, may it be emotionally, physically, spiritually, or mentally. We went into a path that we think is the right one, but we ended up traveling a different road looking for the right path and the road for us. But despite the stopovers, the traffic, and some complications on the way, we meet people, we learn something, we discover things about ourselves, and we become stronger and braver. This episode is entitled The Power of Gratitude and Happiness. I will provide you with tips, ways, and advices for you to live happily and use the power of being grateful to attain a stress-free and see life from a better perspective. So are you ready? Alright, let's get started. So you might be thinking, Aubrey Nicole, what is the connection of gratitude and happiness? Or will these tips really make my life stress-free? Listen, friends, these are proven and effective tips, tricks, and advices for me, and I thought, why not share it to you, dear listeners, so that you can see life from a different perspective as well. So allow me to share with you some tips and ways I did that changed me and made me more happier and optimistic in life. So number 1, try doing an awe walk. It's AWE. So what do you mean by awe walk? Well, it is a simple stroll or walk where you become more aware and knowledgeable as to the beauty, wonders, and positive things around us. So it is a whole new experience of walking where, not unlike the usual ones that we do where we'll just walk, listen to music, walk our dog, or jog for an exercise. This kind of walk goes beyond just maintaining like the physical aspect of us. Like, okay, I'll walk as an exercise, or I'll just walk my dog just to like breathe the fresh air. It is something different. So why not try walking slowly? But of course, be aware of the cars passing by and the people around you. But as you walk slowly, try to see something and observe in your surrounding. See things that makes you smile, or that gives you the awe feeling, or like something that amazes you. So I tried doing it this weekend, and guess what? So while I was walking with my husband and my mom, with my dog Duke as well, I see the beautiful park near where we live, and I look around me and I see the trees, the beautiful clouds. It's a beautiful weather to walk. I see the grasses and how my dog really likes to walk and run, feeling each and every part of the grasses and the trees. And then as I look back in a far away distance, I observe an old couple holding hands, jogging, and sharing smiles and laughter together. It makes me feel happiness and like inspired. It makes me feel this kind of amazing feeling that there are a lot of things around us that can give us a positive feeling, can give us hope, can give us smile, can give us happiness, can give us inspiration. Then I look up to the sky, take a deep breath, and smile. These are just some of the things that you might observe while you're walking. It depends on the place or the surrounding you are in. But you can try listening to the chirping bird and the wind. It gives you inner peace and serenity, which something that we need at times because of busy schedules, crowded cities, traffic, noises, and many more. So when you try to be more aware of the things around you, there is a positivity that radiates inside of you, and you'll see the difference. You'll see, based on the observation of the things around you, that there is beauty in each and everything in the world. May it be in nature, from the people, from the neighbor, or from those just little things. Those little things accumulate and make things bigger and better. And before you get to realize and see the bigger things, you also, of course, have to see the smaller things, the little things in life, because that's how it all started. That's how you can see and appreciate things, not by its quantity, but it's on its quality, on how it changed you and your perspective, and how you see life in a different facet. So the next one is breathing exercise. So let's say when you are stressed and overwhelmed, probably because of work or workloads, due dates, deadlines, assignments, or quizzes at school, or some other factors that cause you stress and pressure. What you need to do, friends, is remember to pause a bit. Close your eyes and breathe. Inhale, exhale. And free your mind. Relax for a minute. Think of someone or something that makes you happy and inspired. So when I get overwhelmed with a lot of things that I need to do, or with a lot of deadlines or things that I need to review, I need to read, I need to understand, I pause for a bit. I close my eyes, I free my mind from all distractions and stress and problems, and I just focused and close my eyes and think of the things that I'm looking forward, things that makes me happy, or even people that inspires me. So I look at those things, I look at the things that makes me feel excited, like for example, an upcoming trip, or seeing the people that inspires me, my husband, my mom, my family, or something that I look forward to, like traveling in another country. And I saw the difference, and you'll see also the difference. You will have the will and the motivation to continue. Because friends, remember that stress is not constant and permanent. You'll get through it, and you just have to solve it. You just have to finish that on time. You just have to take things slow. You just have to, not stress so much, because when you're stressed, you get to be, panicking, anxiety attacks, and you get to be pressured and stressed, and sometimes it causes you to have like a mental block, as they say. But if you find the breathing exercise, if you do the breathing exercise, and you close your eyes and you find something that motivates you, that that gives sparks in you, you'll have the motivation to continue. But it depends on different people, because there are times that when I feel like I'm really overwhelmed by so many things, I try to do this. So I get my earphones, I listen to music, but this music is not like with lyrics. I tried to find instrumental, more on like maybe the violin one. So I find some instrumental songs or tune of my favorite music or my favorite songs, and it gives me the will, it gives me the motivation to keep doing my job and to keep doing the things that I need to do. And later on, I realized that I'm almost done with the things that I need to do today. I didn't even notice the time. It's because I find something that sparks my mind, my heart, and my will to keep on going. Remember, friends, you got this, and I believe in you. So third, they call it happiness meditation. So, but before we get into like the happiness meditation, or like using the things that make you happy to keep you going and to be more optimistic and see life in a different perspective, let me ask you, what is happiness for you? Or what do you mean by happiness? Or let's say, What makes you happy? Well, for me, happiness is a choice. A choice that you alone should decide for yourself and not anyone else around you. Happiness can be defined in many ways and depends on how a person perceives it. So being happy can be found by eating your favorite ice cream, which makes you smile on a day you're sad and low. Or probably it can be found within peace inside of you, wherein you feel serene, you feel calm, you feel quiet, you have peace of mind. But some people also find it from the person that you love, through the people you care the most or you value the most. Or some people think that happiness can be found by achieving something you wanted to achieve, or even being contented with what you have in life. At times, people find happiness in other people, their significant others, their kids, their parents, or sometimes in their passion, their hobbies, their interests, or career. But one thing that we should think and we should realize is that, friends, happiness is not restricted to one aspect or one thing. Happiness is not defined just being with the person that you value the most, or when achieving or being successful in something that you really want to achieve. Happiness can be found even in the simplest, random, and little things in life. It really all depends on you. And do not restrict yourself that you're just happy because of a certain aspect, or because of a certain people, or a certain person, or to the people that are around you. Happiness can be attained in many ways and in many things. What makes you happy? Try to ask yourself and kind of reflect even just for a bit. What really makes me happy? Or what is happiness for me? When I asked, I am thinking, or when I asked that, I would like to emphasize what really makes you happy. This is an important notice or caveat here, because something to ponder on is that when answering this question, we have to realize that there were times and there were people that they make it a duty to make other people happy, and they try their very best to make others happy. But at the end of the day, they forgot to even be happy within themselves. And that's the danger. Trying to make others happy, but having or reaching to a point that you forget that you yourself at the very first should be happy. Happiness should start within you. When you feel happy, when you feel bright and positive in life, or even in your perspective, when you have the smiles, when you have happiness or joy in your life, it radiates. It influences the people the people and the things around you. It's interconnected. When you're happy, you share happiness to other people. When people see you happy, it also sort of have something that spark in their hearts, and they also find a reason to be happy or to be smile, or to smile or to be happy because just they see someone smiling. What makes your heart feels at ease, my friends? That's a question that I need to ask you again. What makes your heart feel at ease? What makes you feel contented, serene, and peaceful? What makes you happy and smile? I am asking about you and not other people. Friends and lifestyle partners, what really makes you happy? Well, if you ask me, for me, happiness involves many stages. It can be a temporary one and a consistent one. Whatever kind of happiness it may be, let's say temporary or long-term, or even like a simple joke from a movie or from a television show that you've seen, or a consistent one wherein seeing your significant others, seeing your family happy and healthy makes you also happy. Do not take it for granted. Savor it, feel it, appreciate it, and remember it. Of course, we longed for and hope for long-term happiness, but we also need to strive hard in order to achieve it. Happiness cannot just be given by being just like, okay, I wanted to be happy, give me happiness. No, it's not like that. You also have to strive hard to achieve and maintain it. And it all starts with developing an optimistic and positive mindset. Why not after this podcast episode, start searching or reflecting as to what really makes you happy? Maybe have a couple of minutes to just like lay in your bed or sit down and think and ponder things, memories, life experiences, and evaluate what is important to you and what brings joy and happiness to your life. Maybe you can start by writing it in a notebook, get a pen and paper, write it down, list down what makes you happy, or at the very least what makes you smile, even if it's just random things or random memory. And keep it, just put it beside you. Maybe on your work desk or on your study desk or maybe on your phone, you can list it down. And when you're having a bad, sad, or challenging day, get that paper or open that notebook and read all the things or moments or experiences or look at the pictures of the people that makes you happy or makes you smile. And you'll see, you will find a way to survive challenges that you have. Another thing that I think I could share with you about happiness is that you have to remember that you deserve to be happy. No matter what the circumstances you are in, no matter where you are, whatever walk of life you are in, or whatever things that you are experiencing right now. Friends, you deserve to be happy. All of us deserves to be happy. You know, happiness, they might say happiness is elusive or it's hard to find because there are people that are trying their very best to see the pursuit of happiness. There's even movies, there's even articles or novels about where do you really find the real happiness. Happiness comes from within. You have to condition yourself and it needs to start within you. Before you make other people happy, before you bring smiles and joy to the people around you, don't forget to make yourself happy. Don't forget to take care of yourself and be happy. There are other people, or maybe at times we are guilty of this one, when we feel sad and we feel low, but we pretend to be happy in front of the people around us. It's just because maybe we don't want to stress them out, we don't want to include them in your problems, or we don't want to, be a burden to anyone. But hey, your feelings are valid. Your feelings deserve attention, and you need to make sure that you are okay. And it's not bad talking to someone, saying that, hey, I'm sad today because of this, because of that. Hey, I wanted to know your advice about something. I feel so sad. Or if it's really hard for you to open up because you're sad, why not try to buy a journal or buy a notebook and write the things that make you sad there. Pour there all the emotions. It's not bad to cry. Cry it out if you can. Acknowledge that you're feeling sad and you're feeling low today, but it shouldn't stop you from keep going in life. It shouldn't be permanent wherein you're sad your whole life. You have to ask yourself, okay, I'm sad right now, but what can I do to surpass this? What can I do to fight it and survive it? What can I do to be happy? Challenge your negative thoughts. Question it like, okay, I'm sad, I'm feeling low, but I shouldn't be sad forever. I need to do something. I need to take necessary actions and steps to be happy. For example, maybe you're feeling sad because somebody told you or made you feel that you're not good enough, you're not doing your best. May it be in your work, in your studies, or in the things that you're doing. But never ever let other people make you feel low or make you feel down. You yourself should know your capabilities, and you can do it. You have the capacity, you have the ability, you have the talent, you have the skill, you have a purpose in life, and you are there in wherever career or path you are because it is meant to be, and because you are capable. You are capable. Always remember that. You are capable and you can do it. You just have to believe in yourself. Of course, a part of happiness for me is also appreciation. It is seeing and recognizing the beautiful things in life, specifically the blessings and good things you have. It doesn't pertain to material things, but it has a much deeper meaning. Just being alive and breathing every day. Or, like when you wake up, you see the people that you love the most, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your mom, your babies, your kids, your daughters and son. Waking up each day being alive and having the chance to see the sunrise again, and waking up to have a day to experience life and be with the people you love is something that you should appreciate and you should be grateful for. Because life is beautiful, but it's also fragile. At any moment and at any time, it can be taken away from you. Appreciation is also much better, and it's also accompanied with gratitude. Being thankful from the smallest to the biggest blessing in life. Be thankful for another day, another opportunity to live, learn, and experience things in life. When you see life's beauty, even in the simplest and the little things, you will see the difference. Celebrate each and every accomplishment and victory you have, may it be small or big. Like, for example, making a checklist and finishing it, learning a hobby, singing a song, or probably making or baking goods or pastries that you really wanted to bake long time, but you just got the chance and the courage to do so. Celebrate it. Hey, you earn it. You really put effort and dedication and commitment to it. Or maybe finishing a project proposal from at work, or maybe surviving a very stressful day full of Zoom calls and full of like meetings, reminders and everything, and having the chance to watch a movie, or probably finishing a whole season of a TV series or a TV show that you really wanted to watch but you just had the time to watch now. Each and every accomplishment you do today, or each and every little victories that you've accomplished today, celebrate it. Tap your shoulder and say, hey self, good work, good job, and keep up the good work. You know, because you have more inspiration and you will be ready to face any problems or challenges or struggles or stress if you know things that you are grateful for. Probably you can just also write it on your notebook. Think of the things that you are grateful for. Maybe have some time to reflect as well. Maybe you can just go to the nearby park where you lived, or to your bed, or to a place where you feel calm and relaxed, and you write all the things that you are grateful for. And you'll see that there's a lot of things in your life that you have, and that you just have to have the courage and open-mindedness to just look at it and see it and acknowledge it, recognize it. You'll see there's a long list of all the things that you're grateful for. Not just like, for example, I'm grateful for my car or I'm grateful for my house. No, look beyond that. Probably you're gonna see, oh, I'm grateful that I've got the chance to meet someone that taught me how to. Or, for example, I'm grateful that I met some of my colleagues that taught me how to be more hardworking, how to be more resilient, how to be the best that I can be in terms of my work. I'm thankful for the professors that I've encountered in my university and in my master's degree because they maximize my potential at the fullest and they train me to be the best that I can be. I am thankful for another day that I got the chance to see the wonders in life, that I got to see the clouds, the sun, the sky. I got to see the people that I love. I got to hug them. I got to talk to them. I'm grateful for the chance and for the day that I got the chance to say I love you to them. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for my good health. There's a lot of things that you have that you can see that you are grateful for. You might be thinking, yeah, but there are times that I get to be stressed as well. Friends, stress is a normal part of life. There are even some studies shows that stress is good, but too much stress is bad. But when you get to be stressed from time to time, we get stressed, we get pressured, but we always need to remember that it is temporary. We can surpass it and fight it. Also, as there is gratitude, there is also a need for hope. And I would like to emphasize this one, hope. I remember while I was watching Hunger Games this weekend, there was this quote that President Snow said, wherein it said, hope, it is the only thing stronger than fear. Friends, when we have hope in our hearts, like hope for a positive tomorrow, hope that everything will be fine, hope that there is gonna be someone somewhere, something who will help us, teach us a lesson and give us assistance or give us hope or give us inspiration. And that there will always be hope in many forms and ways. When we have hope in our hearts and we have something that we look forward to, we have something that we are holding on to, that there is always hope, because they said that while there is life, there is hope. And indeed, it's true. Certainly, it's true. While we're living, while we're struggling, it's not the end. There is still hope. There is still a rainbow after the rain, as they say. Our fears, doubts, and apprehensions will be all set aside as long as we have hope, because it gives fire in our hearts to keep moving forward. And lastly, I do this love reflection. So what do you mean by love reflection? Well, I do this sometimes that I feel sad, low, and unmotivated. So when certain people or moments frustrate me or make me feel like I'm not good enough or I'm not capable, I use this reflection as a tool to make me stronger and keep going. So how to do it? What are the things that you need to have or you need to do? Well, let me share you how to do it and how simple this can be done. So when the times that, for example, you feel overwhelmed or pressured, and maybe you felt like this day is bad, I feel unmotivated, I feel so little, I feel so sad, I feel that I'm not good enough, I feel scared that my capabilities, or there are no opportunities for me to learn or be better, or I just feel sad and low today, maybe because of a certain situation, certain people, or certain thought that you remember. Well, close your eyes, then breathe in and then breathe out. Try to breathe normally and try to free your mind with all those negative and bad memories or situation or something bad that happened for you today, bad or sad or frustrating or disappointing or hurting. And think of someone you loved and the inspiring words or advice they gave you. Remind yourself what they say that inspires you or gives you strength to keep going. So when I was doing this one, I remember my dad saying to me, "You can do it, Nicole. You got this. I believe in you." My mom saying like, "I'm always here. I'm always praying for you. You got this. I believe in you." And then I remember my husband saying, "Nicole, I am your #1 fan. I will support you all the way. Remember, you are capable. You are strong. You got this. You just have to have confidence in you. And I know you can do it." Or I remember there are certain times that one of my colleagues told me that you will go places. I believe in you. You are a very talented and very special person. And I know that you will reach places and you will be successful someday. You'll see. It will give you the will and motivation to keep going on. And there are many, many times and situations that I did this one, and that it gives me much hope, much faith in me, much confidence to keep going, to keep moving forward. It also helped me when at times that I stuttered or I felt nervous. I felt nervous when maybe talking to a large people or attending a meeting when I'm so stressed or I feel intimidated. Reminding that there are people that believe in me and that there are people that believes in my capability and my talents and skills gives me so much warmth and happiness in my heart, because I know that these are my stepping stones. These are my strength, these are my power, and these are my vitamins, They're encouraging words and advices are my vitamins to keep me stronger and to keep me going and moving forward to achieving whatever I want and to excelling into the career or to the field that I wanted to be in, and to be a better person wholly. You just have to find something you need to hold on to. It doesn't necessarily mean you just have to find one or a certain thing. You just have to condition your mind and think and ponder and put in mind that, hey, you can do it. You got this. Every one of us are special and unique in our own little ways. And you, for sure, you were created and you were made for a purpose. You have a purpose in this world. I hope in some way or another, I help you to see life in a different perspective. I know that there are just like 5 tips and advices, but these 5 tips are really helpful, that really help me to keep going and keep moving. So as a recap, let's start. Try to do an all walk, breathing exercise, happiness meditation, gratitude reflection, and number 5 is love reflection. So try doing those 5 tips that I gave you, and you'll see the difference. You'll see that each and every situation or circumstances you are in, you can apply those 5 things, maybe one of them or all of them, and you'll see a big change and difference. Do not be scared. You can just try to reflect on and evaluate. There are times that you just have to have time to really think things over, and you'll see the difference. You will be a much better, brighter, and more positive person, and you'll see life in a different perspective. So there you go. I explained to you the power of gratitude and happiness, and how these tips and advices that I learned from other people, and then that I've gained, the insights that I've gained through the journey of life that I have, helped me towards becoming a happier and a better person. I hope this also helps you, and let me know if you also have other advices or other tips or ways that you want to share, and maybe we can add up to the next episode. So good luck, and stay safe. And remember, be happy. Till our next episode next week. Bye. Like us on Facebook and Instagram page Life Talks with Aubrey Nicole. Share with me what you think and your suggestions by leaving a voice message on my Anchor FM account or sending us a message on the Facebook and Instagram account. Remember, share us your love story so that you can get a chance to be featured in my next podcast episode. This is Aubrey Nicole, signing off. Take care, everyone. Do you have upcoming parties and events? Or are you looking for something awesome, unique, and cool giveaways and party needs for your event? No need to worry. Infinite Bliss Souvenir and Gift Shop USA provides various party supplies that is fit for your theme, budget, and needs. Plus, it also has a unique and one-of-a-kind gift novelty items and collectibles, as well as travel souvenir magnets you can collect. So what are you waiting for? Follow them on their Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy to order. Use the code AubreyXInfibliss, it's AubreyXInfibliss to get discounts and freebies on their selected items. Order now.